different this year because we have such a robust 8th grade class. So we are going to start all together, and then there's a list of students that will be presenting in the REAP. So we ask the parents, if your child is presenting in the REAP, you go into the REAP. But we are asking that the kids know this, that they all come back together at the end. We are taking a traditional, all of them in their high school sweatshirts photo, and we have a few thank yous as well. I'm going to wait for our 7th graders to come. Thank you for being here to share in this significant moment for our 8th graders. Today we gather to celebrate the culmination of their 8th grade year-long capstone project. This is the second year that we've added the 8th grade capstone service project as a requirement for graduation. These projects are the pinnacle of their middle school journey, exemplifying our school's core value of leave it better than you found it. Over the past year, our students have engaged with local nonprofit organizations, dedicating their time, energy, and creativity to making a positive impact in our local community. Each student selected a nonprofit that spoke to their passions and interests, and they have worked diligently to support these vital causes within the Half Moon Bay community. From environmental initiatives to social support services, our students have demonstrated incredible empathy, integrity, and perseverance. Their projects not only highlight their academic and personal growth, but also their commitment to enhancing the world around them. Their efforts remind us of the importance of community involvement and the powerful impact that each of us can make. Today, we will hear about their organizations and their journeys, the challenges they face, and the remarkable changes they helped through local organizations. These presentations showcase the dedication and hard work of our students and the meaningful contributions they have made. But before we begin, we would like to extend a very special thanks to Carrie Conlon, an alumni parent and the Executive Director of Table of Plenty. Carrie's unwavering support and guidance has been invaluable to our students. Her dedication to serving our community is truly inspiring, and we are deeply grateful for her contributions and continued involvement with our school, specifically with our 8th grade capstone project. Can we give a round of applause? For you 7th graders, we are thrilled that you are here and you get to see the capstone project that you will be embarking on in the fall. So thank you so much. Organizations we supported this year. This slide really exemplifies the impact that students can make. Their passion, their dedication, their interest has made ripple effects throughout our local and extended community. So we are going to go ahead and get started to celebrate the astounding achievements of our 8th grade class and their commitment to leave it better than we found it.
Hello everybody, my name is Bowie. Welcome to see this. I'm going to Notre Dame in Belmont next year, and I volunteered at Pet School. So the overview of this organization is basically they take animals that can no longer be cared for by their owners, or they just take them off the streets and give them a home and try and rehabilitate them into new families. Their mission statement is to just provide animals with loving care and lasting homes, just to make them not sad, I guess. The people that benefit are not people, they are animals. So they take in cats, dogs, bunnies, guinea pigs, and right now they have a leopard gecko. His name is Banana Bread, and I love him. So I volunteered for their Doggy Day Out program, where I took a dog, Squirrel, out for 5 hours. It's a really long walk, and I'm really tired. I was tired. And then, yeah, she's very cute. Here's some pictures. I don't know why that one looks weird, but it does. So I interviewed Miss Sophie. I don't know how to say her last name, and she is the volunteer coordinator. And I asked her, why did you start working here? And she said, like she said before, I started working at Pets in Need. I was a cat volunteer here, so I totally get this like being on that side. So she's like, she's great with stuff. And then she said that the best way to help is to donate and volunteer and organize fundraisers, just be a volunteer and caring about animals. And like also you can foster and stuff, so that's cool. And she said that her favorite part of it, like working here, is spending time with animals, which I totally get because it's awesome. And she said that pets is important because, I mean it is, but like also because animals deserve a second chance too. And yeah, they do. They're awesome. And also, this organization doesn't just help the animals; it helps families like low-income families that have animals, and it helps them get like vaccinations and like to sterilize animals. So yeah. You can help by going to petsinneed.org to adopt, volunteer, donate, or foster.
Hello, everybody. My name is Grady. I will be attending Sarah High School, and I volunteer at Table of Plenty. Table of Plenty's mission is to serve any member of the community who is hungry for a meal or for companionship, including struggling families, seniors, and people without homes. The goal is to bring smiles, warmth, and kindness to each guest, if they're just hungry or need someone to talk to. Table of Plenty isn't a soup kitchen. Instead, every Thursday, volunteers create a restaurant-style environment with live music. Each guest is seated and served a warm, delicious, healthy meal by volunteer servers. How it started. The idea of the organization arose in 2012 during a conversation between a priest and a wine store owner in the parking lot of Half Day. 6 weeks later, in January 2013, they served their first dinner. Here are some pictures of Table of Plenty, and on the right and in the middle is our very own Miss Conlon with Sister Jeanette Braun, the founding director of Table of Plenty. I chose Table of Plenty because it helps people get a basic need met, which is food. We all need food. Table of Plenty gives it to people who need it. It's nice to help people that can't afford food or are alone, feel better from a nice meal, or people who just need conversation. It's local, helping people in the community where we live. I like it because people come from the senior center where it's held, and some people remind me of my grandparents. Ms. Conlon runs the place, so I knew it was a good organization. I'd be working with a lot of other middle school and high schoolers, which was really fun because I had people to talk to. Who benefits? Most of the guests benefit by being provided those in need an opportunity to be greeted with smiles, to be treated with respect and dignity, and receive a restaurant-style meal with live music. Volunteers also benefit. They get to feel happy about giving a small amount of time, and they get to know that you are helping people that are less fortunate, and it makes them feel good. Student volunteers benefit by having such a great way to perform the service projects and hours, and also by having a chance to earn scholarships through volunteering. And the entire community benefits by showing that we care about everyone in the community and people volunteer to help others less fortunate. Here are some pictures of volunteers at Table of Plenty. My volunteering. I volunteered 7 different days for a total of 14 hours. I received my overview and training, and I started in the kitchen, scrubbing, washing, and drying dishes. And after watching and asking questions of the high schoolers, I got to enjoy serving the guests and talking directly with them. A couple times I had to go back into the kitchen for the meeting, but that was fun too. I interviewed Yasmin Shaw, a sophomore at Half Day High School and a Table of Plenty scholarship recipient. She started volunteering at Table of Plenty as an 8th grader as a community service project in 8th grade. After completing the project, she liked it so much that she had been volunteering almost every week ever since. She told me the reason she keeps volunteering is because it's so much fun and she likes the people and she gets to make new friends. I asked her if she ever met either of the two founders, and she said yes. And she said they're really fun and cool people. And she has no plans right now to stop volunteering at Table of Plenty. Seacrest students are famous on the Table of Plenty website. We have our own page, and here's some pictures of the Seacrest student volunteers at Table of Plenty. Here's a picture of last year's Seacrest volunteers. And did you know that Table of Plenty served over 100,000 meals since they started? Their volunteers range from 13 to 80 years old. And our own Miss Conlon is the program director and runs the place. In May 2024, Table of Plenty awarded two $1,000 scholarships to high school volunteers. And each month, the HMB Library sets up a table to provide free books to guests. And did you know that Miss Conlon's dad is one of the two people that started Table of Plenty? He was the wine shop co-owner that was talking to the police in the Lady of the Pillar Church parking lot and helped come up with the idea of Table of Plenty. How can you help Table of Plenty? You can volunteer. It's fun. You get to meet new people and friends, especially high schoolers, and you get to feel happy. You can do it whenever Thursdays you want, every week. You can do it every 4 to 8 weeks, whenever you want. It's easy. You can just contact Ms. Conlon, or you can go to the Table of Plenty website. Parents can also help. You can shop at New Leaf and use your own bag and ask for an Enviro token, and you can put it in a container on the wall. New Leaf sends us a donation per token. You can also donate on their website. You can also go to the annual wine tasting event. It's a fundraiser in November, and all proceeds go to produce weekly suppers. You can also go to COSI Gives on May 2nd. It just happened this year, so you have to go next year. But the donations are often matched. So when you put in $10, they give out $20. Please consider helping Table of Plenty. You can make a big difference. And thank you.
Hi, my name is Fem Dominguez. I'm going to Notre Dame to Belmont next year, and I volunteer at COSI Help. COSI Help is a nonprofit organization that's main focus is to provide necessities for families in the Bay Area who are in need of necessities like food, clothing, housing assistance, online applications for government benefits, referrals, and other support services. Their main statement is necessities for today, opportunities for tomorrow, which means that providing supplies and or support them in their needs can really boost their chance for an opportunity to contribute to the community later in life. The benefits. The people who benefit from COSI Help are the people in this community on the Bay Area who are in need of basic necessities like food and clothing. So far, they have touched the lives of about 14% of the people in our community, serving over 3,000 people, including more than 1,000 children. What did I do to help? I volunteered with COSI Help, working on the senior bag distribution and the family harvest. Family harvest is where COSI Help partners with Second Harvest Food Bank to provide monthly groceries to about 90 families with children. These recipients have, on average, a household income of $1,441 per month. I help by preparing the food like protein, like chicken, and fruits and vegetables, and helps prepare them. Senior brown bag distribution is where COSI Help partners with Second Harvest Food Bank again and delivers groceries to over 130 seniors, many of who suffer with chronic health issues, as well as being equal to or below the poverty level. Why did I choose COSI Help? I chose COSI Help as my capstone project because I know that they can use all the help that they can get. They only have 13 people that work at COSI Help as employees. I also think that their effort to help others in their community is really great, and I love to help with that mission. I also love knowing that by volunteering at COSI Help, I'm helping people get the necessities they need to have a better life, and that's always a good feeling. My interview takeaways. I interviewed Caitlin Fraser, who is one of the workers at COSI Help. She told me a lot of interesting information about COSI Help, but some of my main takeaways were Coastside Hope was established in 1976 as a community service agency. Coastside Hope focuses on keeping people fed, housed, and employed. Coastside Hope has a total of 13 employees, but still has managed to help over 40% of the coast. They have a food pantry that supplies food every day to lots of people. Coastside Hope also helps with the process of immigration and provides DACA, Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, to people over the age of 15. This service makes sure someone who came to America as a child will not get deported. Caitlin's favorite part about Coastside Hope is helping families and seeing people smiling. What can you do to help? You can always donate to Coastside Hope or partner with your Coastside friends and neighbors to support Coastside Hope's mission. You can also volunteer at Coastside Hope by signing up via their website for the senior brown bag distribution, which happens every second and fourth Monday of the month from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., and for the family harvest, which happens every third Thursday of the month from 1:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Gabriel Basil. I'll be attending Nipro Serra High School next year, and my organization is San Mateo County Libraries. So San Mateo County Libraries, they just encourage learning in all forms, from reading books to learning new languages. And they were originally established in 1912, and their libraries have had a focus on educating and enriching their respective communities through a lot of different means. And they have over 2.2 million visitors across the library network annually, and over 3 million items in their physical and digital collections available for free to the public. Their mission is to strengthen their communities by creating an inclusive sense of place and environment of learning. And that's from the San Mateo County Libraries website. So San Mateo County Libraries benefit entire communities. They allow anyone to just go in and check out a book, and for free. And they offer services like free meals for those in need, and classes like arts and crafts. Just a lot of different ways to just get people to learn something new, to just kind of branch out. What I did to help is I supervised young children in the library's weekly makerspace. So they hold that for a couple hours every Wednesday, and it's for mostly hatch kids who come out of school. They just get to play with Legos or little robots, and it's nice. And I package seeds for the library's seed garden. So that is anybody, they get big packages of seeds and they portion them out into kind of single servings so that anybody can just take some of them and plant them in their garden at their house or something like that. And I chose San Mateo County Libraries because all that they do for their communities, I think it's very important for people to branch out, try something new, learn new things, and that was just very important. So I interviewed Morelia, who was the head of the Half and Done Libraries Raising a Reader program, about her job and just about San Mateo County Libraries in general. She told me that her favorite part about working for San Mateo County Libraries was working with preschoolers as part of the Raising a Reader program. And what they do is the library will go to local preschools and donate books, and they'll read books to the preschoolers, and it's just, and that's monthly, and it's just a fun time, and it helps encourage reading from a young age. So she loves working with them because of their creativity, their energy, how they're just so curious about the world. And she loves how the library encourages other people to learn, and how it has a lot of resources, so it allows people to learn a lot. So, and it's a safe space, she feels. When she was a kid, she remembers going to the local library and it being like a safe space for her, and she just wants to help create that environment for others. So you can support San Mateo County Libraries by donating or by volunteering at your local library. You can find more details at smcl.org. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Maya Manueli. I'm going to Renegade Belmont next year, and I volunteered at Table Plenty. An overview of the organization. So Table Plenty is a nonprofit organization that provides free meals to those in our community that need us. Every Thursday night, over 100 guests come to have a hot restaurant-like meal with live music. Volunteers come to serve drinks, bread, salad, the main course, which varies every week, and a dessert. The mission statement is a weekly community supper for struggling families, seniors, and people without homes. Who benefits? Many people in our community benefit from Table Plenty, with underprivileged people, seniors, and families who need extra help being some of the main groups. What I did to help. For my 5 volunteer hours, I served dinner at Table Plenty for guests. I served from 6 to 7 p.m. on 5 Thursdays with some of my classmates, as well as students from other schools. Why I chose Table Plenty. I chose Table Plenty because hunger is one of the biggest problems in our world today, and I wanted to help out. Food has always been really important to my family, and I want everyone to have access to a hot restaurant like this. Interview takeaways. I interviewed Sister Jeanette Braun from Table Plenty. She was a founding director and considers herself to be the grandma of Table Plenty. She told me she continues to come to all of the dinners because she loves the labor of love and the need continues in our community. She wants the mission of Table Plenty to continue to flourish after her many years. Call to action. What can you do to support Table Plenty and the people in our community? The 2 main opportunities you have to help the organization are by volunteering on a Thursday night or donate to the cause. Thank you.
My name is Paxton Holden. I'm going to Half Bay High School next year, and the organization I volunteered for was the Boys and Girls Club. Overview of the organization. The Boys and Girls Club provides an environment for the youth to have fun, socialize, make new friends, and have adult support. They give kids opportunities that some usually wouldn't have. The mission. Their motto is "Great futures start here," and you can see this out front of their building. They want to give kids the best chance at being their best selves, and they can help them with any work that's needed. They want to give them academic and emotional support and prepare them for later in life. Who benefits from the organization? People who benefit are the kids and students because it gives them somewhere to go if they need support. Families because they can send their kids there and it gives them a safe space. And also to staff and teachers. What did I do to help? I helped with anything needed at the time, and this could be playing with the kids if they just didn't have someone to play with, setting up for events that are going on at the time, and cleaning up the rooms. Why did I choose the Boys and Girls Club? I chose the Boys and Girls Club because it's a local organization. All the kids there live on the coast, and I'm familiar with the area. I've done many events there before, and I wanted to give back. My interview takeaways. I interviewed Zilali, a YDP from the Boys and Girls Club, and Zilali had very good memories from going there as a kid. She wanted to be able to give back, and being a YDP was a good option for her. Her favorite parts of the organization are that it feels like a family and a team effort, and everyone gets to know each other very well when they're there, and they function like a team. Call to action. What can you do to help? You can volunteer, whether it's helping in the classroom or even helping set up for an event. You can become a YDP, a youth development professional. Most adults or even high schoolers could become a YDP. And you could donate. And there's a link to the Boys and Girls Club website. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashley Evans. I'm attending Notre Dame Belmont next year, and the organization I did was National Charity League. The overview of NCL. National Charity League is a nonprofit organization that helps out other nonprofits around the coast, such as Puente, Big Wave, Operation Gratitude, Coastside Hope, and Advocacy.
What's the mission statement? Fostering the mother-daughter relationship through an ongoing commitment to philanthropy, culture, and leadership. Who benefits? The people who benefit from this organization are the partners and the ones who get helped by the partner organizations. What did I do to help? For the 5 hours I did, I went to all the meetings and events. Like at August Ranch, we had to clean greenhouse, and we've also helped Friends Play, Coastal Hope, and other nonprofits. I chose this organization because I wanted to help out other organizations, and this one was perfect because that's like what this organization does. I interviewed Lindsay Elsevier, who's one of the GLAs at NCL. She's been with NCL since she was a teenager, and she rejoined as an adult because of the experience of meeting long-life friends. She wants the NCL impact to do good for the community and for the community to grow. You can help out by volunteering at our nonprofit organization. Helping people around the coast would also be very helpful. Thank you.
Hi, I'm James Sexton. I'm on behalf of Mary High, and I volunteer at the HEAL Project. The HEAL Project began in 2001 out of concern from coastside parents and members of the community that kids were uneducated on where their food comes from. The HEAL Project helps kids understand the connection between food, health, and the environment. Each year they teach over 3,000 students with outdoor learning. The HEAL Project offers lessons on health, environment, and agriculture at school sites. They do community farm days for people to volunteer and help on their farm. Their mission is to teach kids where their food comes from and why it matters. People that benefit from this organization are kids that go to their camps to learn, and then the people that can buy their food at the farmer's market. I helped by pulling out a lot of weeds and putting down new mulch where the weeds were, and then also made a hedge drill. I interviewed Katie Fillar, a farm manager at HEAL. She's been a volunteer at the farm for 3 years and a farm manager for one of those years. She said that she liked HEAL because they have a unique and different approach to farming. They focus on different aspects than a traditional farming, like running camps for kids to learn farming. Teaching kids and seeing them learn is another reason she likes HEAL so much. She has many ideas for the future of HEAL, like expanding the farm and making more classes to teach skills about farming. I chose HEAL because I enjoy farming and working outside, and I've been to their camps before. You can help by volunteering at their farm or scanning this QR code. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ella Rossman. I'm on behalf of Mary High next year, and I volunteered at Peninsula Humane Society. So, Peninsula Humane Society is a nonprofit organization that provides temporary care for any orphaned, abandoned, abused, or injured animals that they find either in the wild or that people bring in. So, they have a lot of different things there. They have a spay and neuter clinic, they have a behavior helpline, animal obedience training classes, and they work to educate the public about homeless and abused animals. They employ roughly 120 staff members at any given time, and they need around 1,000 volunteers volunteering, every day, because it's a huge organization. So the mission statement is to build healthy relationships between people and animals, which in an ideal world would mean no animal abuse, and that if someone found an injured animal, they would bring it into the Peninsula Humane Society so that it can be properly taken care of rather than trying to keep it as a pet. And then the people that benefit are, animals. So they bring in thousands of wild animals and pets. And I volunteered there twice, and I will be for the next 6 months in the kitten nursery. So there's a lot of very young kittens that need to be fed and cleaned and weighed. So a lot of kittens benefit. I go in, that's a lovely picture of me. I go in every morning at 7 a.m. So I have to wake up at 6. I clean out kitten cages, I feed kittens, I weigh kittens, I clean the kittens, and I socialize/energy sensitize them so that they can be ready for adoption when they're old enough. So I interviewed Caitlin Malloy. She's the kitten nursery and Lantos vet. So she said that around actually 250 to 300 kittens are come through the nursery every kitten season, which lasts about 6 months. And each week you can find around 35 kittens in there. So that's a lot. So where the kittens come from are people bring them in because they're found outside either with their mom or without their mom. They're found in backyards, bushes, and kind of construction sites. So owners also surrender kittens if their cat had an unexpected litter. I chose Peninsula Humane Society because my mom used to tell me about it when she volunteered in the Wildlife Center. And I always liked hearing her stories about the animals and the ones she got to release back into the wild. And I knew that I wanted to volunteer there. They help so many animals, and it's so fun to take care of little baby kittens. This is Bruce. He was actually pretty sick when I first volunteered, and we weren't sure if he was going to make it. He was only half the size of the kittens his age. And he's all alone in his little kennel. He doesn't have any siblings. And then the next week, when I came back, I wasn't sure if he was going to be there, and I was kind of worried because I really love him. And then, thankfully, he's actually much bigger now. He's way less sick, and he's doing way better thanks to all the volunteers at Peninsula Humane Society. So what you can do is you can donate to their Amazon shopping cart wish list that you can order from, and then order from their list of things that they need, and drop it off at one of their locations. You can volunteer. There's an application form on their website with all kinds of different shifts for times, days of the week, and animals. You can adopt a pet because they have a lot of animals that need to be adopted, and you can donate money. Thanks.
Hello, my name is Javier Paulo. Next year I'll be attending Half Bay High School, and I volunteered at ALAS. The overview of organization. ALAS is a nonprofit organization that provides food and clothes to people that need it. 2 times a month, they have a food pantry that people can line up in their car and receive boxes of food. They also give clothes to those they need once a month. The mission for ALAS. The mission is to work for social wellness through multicultural practices. They also strive to help in mental health care, individualized and collective support related to education and immigration processes and work. They also work hard to inspire trust, build safe spaces, and advocate for our community. Who benefits? People that benefit are anyone in need. They provide food, clothes, and kitchen utensils. What I did tell, when I volunteered at ALAS, I helped by making sure that every plastic bag had a certain number of vegetables in them, and to make sure that there were 300 bags altogether. At the second event I volunteered at, I helped organize the clothes that have been donated in sections of men, women, and kids. Why I chose ALAS. I chose to volunteer because I wanted to help the Latino community in Half Bay. Another reason I wanted to help is because there are a lot of people that need food and clothes, and I'm happy that there are organizations that can help those people in need. Interview takeaways. I interviewed Magdalena Zavala, the office coordinator at ALAS. She said she decided to volunteer because she loves helping people because it's one of the best reasons she gets. She has been helping out at ALAS for 3 years and doesn't plan on leaving anytime soon. She also likes helping out because she gets to meet new people and making friendships. Magdalena states that Dr. Belinda Hernandez, the founder of ALAS, inspired her to volunteer for the community. Call to action. Some ways you can help is by volunteering, donating food, clothes, or money. And there's a link to donate. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Autumn. I'm going to Summit Prep, and my capstone is the Coastal Repertory. The Coastal Repertory is a community that surprises, inspires, and delights its people with memorable, dramatic, musical, and comedic performances. Coastal Rep provides opportunities for artistic development in all aspects of the theater. One of the missions at the Coastal Rep is to provide opportunities and expose people to all things theater, along with surprising them with inspirations to learn a new talent by discovering a new experience. Their goal is to present excellent performances that are joyous, hilarious, touching, proactive, inspiring, and above all, entertaining. The theater itself benefits from the Coastal Rep, along with the community, who also greatly benefits from the productions. People come to the theater to watch these shows, which brings them joy and pleasure. What I did was volunteering at the cookie and coffee bar as a cashier. I also helped restock the storage before opening the cookie bar so that I wouldn't run out of things to sell to customers. Any money earned from this bar on show nights goes back into the theater and helps fund the next show. There. My interviewee was Rhonda Quinn, Vice President of the Volunteer Theater, and these were some of my interview takeaways from my interview with her. I have been working at the Coastal Rep since 1992, which is about 32 years. Every time I walk into the building, a smile comes onto my face. It's a warm, loving, joyful place. Something you could do to help the Coastal Rep is either paying for a ticket at one of their shows to enjoy the performance, supporting them on their support page on the website, or to help by volunteering at the theater itself.
Hello, my name is Nicholas Naylor. I will be attending Truckee High School next year, and my organization is the Venture 3 Foundation. The Venture 3 Foundation is an outdoor organization in which kids go camping and go on adventures. They offer programs for kids aged 7 to 18. One of their biggest things is that electronics are not allowed in any of their programs for kids to be present and enjoy nature. Venture 3 seeks to empower young people of all backgrounds to foster connection with the natural world in an environment that promotes healthy physical and mental development, leadership, respect, and a lifelong appreciation for nature. Who benefits? At Venture 3, both parents and kids benefit from going to Venture 3 camp. Kids will have an amazingly fun time exploring the nature of the outdoors. Parents will find their children have a newfound love of the outdoors and going outside. What I did. For one weekend, I volunteered as a junior counselor on a trip to Big Sur. I helped cook, clean, set up tents, and I played with kids, and I also engaged in other activities, or I practiced my leadership skills. Why I chose this organization. Since I was 7 years old, I have participated in too many Venture 3 camps at times. Along with the fun adventures, one of my favorite aspects of the camp was the counselors who were funny and easy to connect with. I wanted to volunteer this organization so I could try my best to give kids everlasting memories. I interviewed Emily Dellinger, the program director and founder of Venture 3. What inspired her to start Venture 3 was she had just finished college, she was burnt out, and she saw kids that were more addicted to screens and cell phones. So she wanted to inspire them to go outside more, like she did when she was a child. She grew up on Kings Mountain, where I currently live, and that kind of got her into outdoors and camping and adventure. She loves going on different types of trips with kids, but her favorite types are either going to the mountains or Southern California beaches. Call to action. If you think your child would like to participate at Venture 3 Camp, there are many options. They have many summer camps and camps after school. There's a really supportive community with amazing counselors. Even if you don't want to sign up, I would encourage you to check out the website. Scan the QR code. Check out this awesome organization. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Naya Hill and I'm going to Design Tech High School next year and I volunteer for Coastside Hub. Coastside Hub's mission is to provide necessities for people who are less fortunate, such as food, clothes, housing assistance, referrals, and online applications. Coastside Hub wants to help out in any way they can, organizing big events to help others. Who benefits from it? The people who benefit from it are people in need, the less fortunate, low-income families struggling to get by, and anybody that they can help out. What did I need help? I went to 2 brown bag distributions, 1 hour for the first one, and about 1.5 for the second. I also went to a family harvest for about 2.5 hours. I helped deliver food, set things out, and clean up. That is my amazing picture. Why did I choose this organization? I chose this organization because I love giving back to my community. It's full of genuine, hardworking people, and knowing that I'm helping out in any way makes me happy. Interview takeaways. I interviewed Caitlin Weaver and she is a worker who gave me all my information. She told me about how Coastside Hub gets their food from the second harvest and leftovers from other farms. She told me about how paralegals help clients fill out complicated procedures of immigration, how Coastside Hub offers classes on citizenship tests in English and Spanish, and helps kids go through DACA processing, which protects kids who enter the state when they are young, children not get deported. I learned how Coastside Hub helps clients fill out job applications and train for them. I also learned that Coastside Hub helps anybody. Criminal records are similar things you don't matter. What can you do to help? You can help by donating to them so they can make more events and fulfill more needs. You can also volunteer. They make the events, but they could always use the help. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Michael Bozovich. Next year, I will be attending Sarah High School, and my organization was the HEAL Project. Overview of the HEAL Project. The HEAL Project is a non-profit organization that began in 2001. The HEAL Project is a hands-on learning organization that cultivates environmental awareness. Their mission is to teach children where their food comes from and why it is important to eat healthy. They also sell fresh crops at our local farmers market and food banks. Who benefits? The HEAL Project benefits children because it teaches them how to make a better decision with food. And it also teaches them where their food comes from. What did I do to help? I volunteered 2 times for 3 hours. The first day of volunteering, I picked the weeds out of the strawberry field. I also helped by putting mulch around trees. The second day I volunteered, I did weeding around the plant park garden. We later put brand new mulch all over the plant park garden. Why did I choose the HEAL Project? I chose this organization because at Seacrest School, my class and I went on a field trip to the HEAL Project farm. Ever since then, I loved it there. It was so cool and interesting. Therefore, I wanted to go back and see how the impact of HEAL and how they helped out our community. Interview takeaway. I interviewed Sarah Neal. She is an educator both at the farm and El Granado Elementary, teaching the intensive garden program. She chose the HEAL Project after moving from Canada. She knew that's what she wanted to make. She knew she wanted to make a change in her career and work and help children. She also loves gardening, so it was a perfect fit for her. She hopes in the near future that the HEAL Farm will continue to impact kids in and out of the community. She also expects that they will continue to grow delicious produce and support our local community. She says HEAL has accomplished many things, such as serves thousands of children each year between the farm and the CUSD schools. During the children's time on the farm, they learn about science on the farm as well. Children are also taught about nutritious and basic kitchen skills. The HEAL Project's small accomplishments add up to hopefully impact a child for their lifetime. Call to action.
You can volunteer, donate to the Heal Project website, buy fresh crops at the local farmers market, and there's this QR code if you to go to the website directly. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Marshall Patton. I'm going to Halfway Bay High School next year, and I volunteer for the Coast Side Red Trust. The overview of the Coast Side Red Trust. The Coast Side Red Trust is a non-profit organization from Halfway Bay, Vermont. They started in 1997, attempting to save urban scale development on the block. They started as a Halfway Bay Urban Space Trust, but then changed to Coast Side Red Trust in 2007. The mission, so this is what they have on their website. To summarize it, they're dedicated to preserving and protecting the open space environment for future years. Through benefits, trails for hiking, coastal animal and plant habitats, and the fight against erosion in the Half Moon Bay area, all benefit from the Coast Side Red Trust. What I did to help, I helped by removing invasive plants like bristly oxton from the wayfarers. Bristly oxton is an invasive species that grows everywhere in Half Moon Bay. I also made a little sheet for the Coast Side Red Trust to help locate things. To learn about plants and animals. Why I chose the Coast Side Red Trust. My neighbor Kate, who works at Seacoast, also works there, and I wanted to help her as a society community. Interview takeaways. I interviewed Kate Hickey from Seacoast. She has worked at the Coast Side Red Trust for 6 years as a junior land stewards project manager and now social media coordinator. She says that she likes the junior land stewards program and engaging people of all ages into that organization. What you can do to help: participate in beach cleanups, donate and raise awareness for the cause. This QR code is the website. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Hallie Unruh, and I will be attending Half Moon Bay High School next year, and my organization is Sea Hugger. So what is Sea Hugger? Sea Hugger is a non-profit organization focused on protecting and healing the marine environment from plastic pollution through action and education. Sea Hugger's mission statement: our mission is to educate the public to reduce plastic dependency while focusing on protecting the marine environment, ensuring the intrinsic rights of aquatic life, and helping create sustainable communities that are no longer affected by plastic pollution. So, who benefits from this? Any marine animals or plants or birds can benefit from Sea Hugger. Sea Hugger heals the marine community by organizing beach cleanups that people can volunteer for and clean up animals' homes from stray, trash, and fish. And the fact is that 8 million pieces of plastic wind up in our oceans every day, so that is why it's really important to just be a part of the community, especially since we live on the coast, and join as many beach cleanups and donate as much. And why did I choose this organization? I chose this organization because I'm interested in learning new things about marine life and keeping marine animals safe. I love the ocean, and I think the beach is a wonderful place for everyone to enjoy, but I feel it is a big deal to keep our beaches and oceans clean so more people can use. And I interviewed Stephanie Sills, and her role in Sea Hugger was business sponsor, donor, and volunteer. A takeaway from one of the questions I asked was, I asked her why to volunteer for Sea Hugger, and she said, as a small business owner, it is important to be involved in initiatives that affect the quality of life in our community, and specifically all of the organizations I support have something to do with education. And Sea Hugger combines interest in education and trying to care for the environment. I care about the health of our planet, and I want to help Seahugger educate people about the effects of trash pollution. What did I do to help? I volunteered at various beach cleanups, collecting stray trash and logs that trash each piece on an at-club spot. How it works: go to Seahugger's website and sign up for a beach cleanup. You can also sign up to get their weekly emails and cleanups and about cleanups and more. These are just some pictures and what you can do to help support. You can go to their website and click the volunteer form button if you're interested in volunteering consistently or joining a beach cleanup. Beach cleanups are at the last Saturday of every month and locations can vary. If you cannot join a beach cleanup, you can also go on the website and donate any amount of money. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Vivian Weiner. I will be attending Notre Dame next year, and our organization is Table Planning. Alright, overview. Table Planning is an organization that serves dinner every Thursday to anybody that wants a free meal or needs. The mission. Their mission is to have a weekly community supper for struggling families, seniors, and people without homes. Who benefits? Anybody who wants community time and support and dinner. My day to help the organization. I serve my table and any table who needs help. I also teach newer surfers how to surf tables. Why I chose this organization? I chose this organization because I really love helping people and seeing people being nice to each other. It is also a very nice opportunity to be with community. Interview takeaways. I interviewed Haley Coleman, and the takeaways that I had after was that she loves what she does and takes great care of people. Call to action. The main thing that you can do to help and support is to volunteer. You can go to Table Planning website and schedule your volunteer hours.
So the Holy Family is a religious school, but it's also open to anyone. They're a local preschool in Half Moon Bay. They're with kids who love to learn and play. They're kids with big games like the Holy Family's mission is to be a caring and inclusive community sharing my lives. Children benefit from Holy Family. They provide a safe place for children to play and learn, but Holy Family does not only benefit kids, they benefit adults wanting to learn about religions. Holy Family isn't just a preschool, it's also a church that is your local online religion. I worked at Holy Family for 5 hours. I helped out with the kids, games, giving strategies. My interview takeaways: I interviewed multiple staff members at Holy Family. I asked them what they thought about Holy Family and other preschools, and both replied with, I like how kids get to play and explore a world. I enjoy the fact that kids get their hands dirty as they learn. I asked them what they think is the most important thing to teach. They said being confident, their values as a kid, being confident in themselves. This includes asking their ask questions and let their curiosity shine. What can you do to support? Holy Family has an organization where you can donate food and help hundreds of people around the coast. You can reach out to this email, and you can also reach out to the same email to do community service hours.
Good morning, my name is Justin Gomez. I will be attending Jimmy Burrow Sarah High School as a freshman, and I volunteer at the Half Moon Bay Library. Overview of the Half Moon Bay Library. The library is an organization that remodeled into a new facility, and they offer many amazing places to learn and grow as a person, such as the Makerspace, which is a place where kids and adults alike can have fun and socialize. What is the mission of the library? The mission of the Half Moon Bay Library is to strengthen our community and give an inclusive sense of place and environment of learning. Who benefits? I believe that the library benefits everyone, from aspiring kids to senior citizens. It's an incredibly peaceful and safe and enriching environment for all to visit. What I did. At this point in time, there are many kids that use technology as a form of distraction, and that's not a great thing. At the Humming Bay Library, specifically at the Makerspace, they offer fun activities such as Legos, 3D printing, board games, robot soccer, and drawing, and design through regulated iPads. Help them organize. I helped employees and other volunteers organize books and shelves to help maintain the peacefulness and clean atmosphere of the library. Helping parents take care of kids. Many families have parents busy all day, and that's where the library can come in. It's a place where all kids can chill and play until their parents can pick them up while learning new skills. Why did I choose this organization? I chose this organization because it's easily accessible, open at all the right times, and I love what the library does for people. When I was volunteering, I saw a mother and her son come into the Makerspace. I helped them with many things, and while I was helping them, I remember doing the same activities with my mom. Volunteering has made me remember how wonderful helping people can make you feel. Interview. I asked somebody who works there, why did you choose this job? They said that they love helping the community. I asked, how do you help the library? And the employee said, being bilingual in Spanish. How has working here changed you for the better? And she said, working here has helped me learn to communicate with all kinds of people. How do you recommend volunteering was another question. Or do you recommend volunteering? And she said, yes, it gives opportunities to help younger kids learn and grow. And is there anything you can help to help the library grow? And she said, donating not just books and resources, but your time. How can you help? You can donate books, you can volunteer, you can assist with fundraising, or organize local events, or become a library member. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Saldana. I'm attending Half Moon Bay High School next year, and my organization is Table of Plenty. Table of Plenty's mission. Table of Plenty's mission is to serve our community by providing essential support to those facing various forms of hardship. Overview of Table of Plenty. Table of Plenty is a nonprofit organization that feeds those in need and builds community. It provides a delicious free home-cooked meal for everyone and all ages. The meal consists of a salad, a main course, and a dessert. Who benefits? Anyone in the Half Moon Bay community can benefit from Table of Plenty. It is especially beneficial for elderly people, families, and people without homes. What I did to help. I helped by serving at Table of Plenty on Thursday nights for a total of 5 hours. My interview takeaways. I interviewed Robin McKnight, a chef at Table of Plenty, and found out that Table of Plenty takes a lot of work and effort to create a delicious dinner every week and serving up to 50 people. All the volunteers put in all their effort to make sure the dinner feels like a safe, inclusive space for everyone. Table of Plenty is a fun, easy way to give back to the community and build relationships with the other volunteers and the people you're serving. What you can do to help. You can help by volunteering at Table of Plenty or by donating to Table of Plenty. There are several ways you can volunteer, like by serving, cooking, and cleaning. Thank you for listening.
Good morning, my name is Malcolm, and I'm going to Half Moon Bay High School next year, and I supported the HEAL Project. The overview of the organization. The HEAL Project is a non-profit organization that teaches children about their produce and plants. It was founded in 2008 as a non-profit organization. The mission. The mission is to teach kids where their food comes from and why it matters. They believe that everyone should have access to quality food, systems education. We see food and how it's grown as central to the health of the individual and the planet. Who benefits from the HEAL Project? The HEAL Project helps and educates children around the Bay about plants and vegetables. It also inspires children to make healthier choices for themselves and their world. How I volunteer. I helped the Heal Project sell produce at the farmers market with one of the farm staff, Katie Fuller, and another volunteer from Hatch. It was very fun working with them and handling the booth. We also got to take one choice of produce home. Very nice. So why I chose the Heal Project. I've been to the Heal Project once on a field trip with Seacrest, and I found it very interesting learning about the produce and crops. The farm was also very cool to explore. It also is close to my house and one of the few nonprofits I know near me. They also have a lot of opportunities to volunteer, and they are very nice and help a lot with the program. Interview takeaways. I interviewed the Heal Project farm manager Katie Fuller. Here are some of my takeaways. She volunteered at the farm for 3 years and was the farm's manager for 1 year. The Heal Project also has a very unique way of farming, which she finds interesting. She would like to teach more classes about farming, and also she would like to expand the farm for its future. What you can do to help. You can donate on their website, thehealproject.org, buy their produce during the farmer's market, volunteer, and there's also a Heal. That's it.
Hi, my name is Raina, and I will be attending Captain Day next year, and I work with Sea Hugger. So the overview is that Sea Hugger is a nonprofit organization that focuses on keeping the marine life safe and healthy. There are monthly beach cleanups that are open to the public with grabbers and buckets provided to clean up the trash. The mission. Our mission is to educate the public to reduce plastic dependency while focusing on protesting the marine environment, ensuring the intrinsic rights of aquatic life, and helping create sustainable communities that are no longer affected by plastic pollution. Who benefits? All the life that lives in the sea and the other creatures that may eat the marine life benefit from clean oceans and beaches. What I did to help. I spent 6 hours volunteering for Sea Hugger by going to the monthly beach cleanups. Why did I choose this? I chose Sea Hugger as my capstone project because my mom had volunteered for Sea Hugger before. I heard great things about it, so I decided I wanted to work with Sea Hugger and because the ocean needs help. I interviewed Shell, who is the founder of Sea Hugger, and I had some questions. I asked Shell what she was inspired to create Sea Hugger. She said throughout the years, Shell saw more and more trash on the beaches and less treasures. She visited Mexico and was shown by locals how they cleaned their beaches and made a recycling plant. She was inspired. When she got home, she wanted to start Sea Hugger. What was Shell's biggest challenges faced when starting Sea Hugger? Shell's biggest challenges were trying to figure out how to operate a nonprofit organization and being able to raise money. What are Shell's hopes for Sea Hugger as it evolves? Shell envisions Sea Hugger in other parts of California and the U.S. Sea Hugger does a lot of work in the Bay Area, but Sea Hugger is needed to be known everywhere. When did Shell's love for taking care of the ocean and marine life start? Shell fell in love with the ocean at a very young age. She soon became worried for the amount of marine species she started to see less of, and the more trash she started to notice. What has been Shell's favorite memory ever since the beginning of Sea Hugger? Shell loves when parents come up to her and tell her how their children have so much fun after spending the day working with Sea Hugger. She said she often hears parents say their child stopped using single-use plastics and told them about the mission Sea Hugger is trying to work for. Call to action. What we can all do to help is simply donating money to Sea Hugger or going to their monthly beach cleanups and other events that they host. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Julian. I'm going to high school next year, and I decided to support Sea Scouts. So Sea Scouts is a nonprofit organization from BSA, or Boy Scouts of America, and it centers around marine activities like maintaining ships, sailing, and knot tying. Every year around Christmas time, 3 ships, or basically just troops, are all centered around Port of Redwood City, and they host a Christmas tree lot in Palo Alto. This is the only fundraiser we do for these 3 ships, and it's the only way that we pay for everything we do. So the mission statement, I got a direct quote from Max Rosberg, which is the skipper, or just like the key leader in the Sea Scout ship Terrapin. He said, "My goal is to help train youth in teamwork, problem solving, and leadership. Use the maritime environment and the boat itself as tools for that. Those qualities are much more important than just learning about a boat, as again, it's really just a means of training." We sell around 2,000 trees every year in about a 4-year period. The money raised from this helps us buy fuel for the ships, which gets really expensive really fast. It also helps plan things like our yearly summer cruise through the San Francisco Bay Delta. This is the only way we make money for Sea Scouts and helps us keep the organization alive. Sea Scouts is an important part of many kids' lives and holds a special place in our hearts. We run a full-service tree lot, which means that we do pretty much everything for the customer. We help them select trees, we fix their trees to their liking, and load it in or on their car, unless they want it delivered to their home. I carried a lot of Christmas trees and learned how to properly secure them to a car, and I also learned valuable customer service skills. I chose this organization because I've been a Sea Scout for more than 6 months, and we're all required to do at least 72 hours with the law. After all 4 weeks, I serviced about 96 hours, equating to 24 hours per week. I love being in Sea Scouts, and I have a lot of fun doing it every single week. If you're 13 or over, I would highly recommend joining Sea Scouts. It's a very fun and supportive environment. There's a lot of people to meet and get to know. I'd also recommend buying an ex-Christmas tree at the Christmas tree lot that we run at Palo Alto Little League Field at 3672 Middlefield Road in Palo Alto. So here's just some contact information if you're interested. That's it. Thank
My name is Margot. I'm moving to San Diego next year for high school, and I chose to work with Coastside Hope for my So what is Coastside Hope? Coastside Hope is an organization in Half Moon Bay that tries their best to support low-income families and people living on the coast to help people in our community live better lives. What is their mission? Coastside Hope's mission is to have a strong community where neighbors prosper together. They want to provide necessities to enhance quality of life for all neighbors. Who benefits from this organization? Any families who have a hard time supporting themselves, or anybody who is living in poverty on the coast and needs help benefit from this organization. What did I do to help? Me and my mom volunteered at their family harvest distributing groceries to families in need, and I also volunteered at their brown bag program on the Coastside Senior Housing distributing groceries to seniors. Why did I choose this? I chose this organization because I think everybody in Half Moon Bay deserves a chance to support themselves and their families without having lots of money. So I chose to interview Caitlin from Coastside Hope, and she is the Development and Operations Director, and her favorite part of working working with Coastside Hope was she just really likes positively impacting our community and see how she changes the community. She's worked with us at Hope for 4.5 years, and her favorite event was going to the barn with a bunch of regular volunteers, and they got to celebrate everything that they achieved. And she chose to work with Coastside Hope because she likes to see how neighbors care for one another, and how she just thinks Coastside Hope is the perfect fit for her. What can you do to help? You can always volunteer for them, but if you do not have the time to volunteer or can't, you can always donate money or food to their food pantry list. During the holidays, you can also participate in their Adopt a Family program and buy gifts for low-income families. So.
I'm Ryan, and my organization was Second Harvest Food Bank. Overview of organization. Second Harvest is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that is a food bank. It distributes food donated by grocery stores or uses donated funds to supply groceries to those in need in San Mateo County, as well as other counties in California. It uses volunteers as a primary source of manpower. Every Tuesday, volunteers prepare and set up supplies while the participants line up to receive food. Each car that drives up will receive a number that tells the volunteers how many families that person is feeding. They will then receive that many boxes of food being handed out. For example, if the person has 2 on the windshield, they will receive 2 boxes of food. The mission. We provide dignified, equitable, and consistent access to nutritious food, creating a foundation for community health. Who benefits from the organization? People with low/limited income, senior citizens, and disabled adults. What I did help. There were about 15 volunteers at the location in one organizing. We were given green vests for safety because the clients were coming in cars. Our job was for 3 hours, and the first part of our job was to sort and bag the donations that were brought in on a truck. Everybody helped us sort and bag. We separated the food into sections like produce, cans, milk, proteins such as eggs, fish, and meat, and snacks. When the people came into the drive-thru area, their trunks were opened and we would load the boxes into the car, as most weren't able to lift heavy items. Around 150 cars were stored that day, many with multiple families, so double groceries were put in the car. I worked 2 separate days at the same location in South San Francisco. Why I chose this organization. There is so much food waste in the United States, and I took action because it troubled me. There are many who need food and are not connected with those who have access. Others do not have the money to get proper nutrition. I felt the relief of the people. I felt the relief of the people that needed that food for their survival. California costs so much to live in. Everyone should have access to basic dietary needs, and it puts a smile on my face knowing that those people would eat properly that night for the week. The food should not be wasted. This is a small step, but it's not nothing. What others can do. This is a great project for teens and their families to help our county. You really get the satisfaction of the direct impact of your work on those in need. The minimum age to volunteer is 13 years old, and you need parental permission on the signed waiver on file. If you're unable to volunteer, you can help by donating food or money to this wonderful organization. Next time you see those second harvest food barrels outside your grocery store or school, think about donating. Here's the link. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Mia. I'm attending Notre Dame next year, and the organization I live in NCL. The overview of the organization. NCL donates close to 3 million hours annually to over 6,000 charities in the United States. They practice philanthropy, the active effort to promote human welfare. Organization. Fostering the mother-daughter relationship through an ongoing commitment to philanthropy, culture, and leadership. They love to connect a daughter-mother relationship into charity. Who benefits? All the organizations that need extra hands. Every year, we have a school supplies charity stand, so children who need school supplies also benefit. What do I do to help the organization? I've done many hours of service work for NCL. I've done beach cleanups, helped organize things for organizations, backpack drives, and food drives. Why I chose NCL. I chose this organization because I was already in NCL with my mom, and I loved having quality time with just me and my mom while we help other people in need. I interviewed Ashley Evans, and I asked her, how long have you been at NCL? She said about 2 years. And what's your favorite part about NCL? She said that she can hang out with her friends and people. And then what was her favorite organization she worked with? She said her favorite organization she worked with was Elkos Ranch. And then why did she choose NCL? She chose NCL because she liked how she can help other nonprofit organizations. And then I asked her if she liked the mother and daughter aspect, and she said, yeah, I think it's good because she liked connecting with her mom. And then what can you do to help? In NCL, you can do charity and help people who need it while growing a better bond with your daughter or your mom. And then thank you.
My name is Magdalena. I'm attending Pescadero High School, and I chose to support Puente. Puente is an organization based in Pescadero, California, whose goal is to provide for Pescadero and the South Coast. Pescadero is a census-designated place with a population of about 400 people. Puente supplies a multitude of resources, events, and much more. Puente's mission statement is to foster wellness and prosperity in Pescadero, La Honda, Lomar, and San Gregorio by promoting and advocating for equitable access to education, health, and economic security. Who benefits? Everybody in the South Coast and Pescadero, especially families, benefit from the many programs Puente provides. What did I do to help? I assembled Puente's end-of-the-year mailers, and in March I volunteered at their farm worker convention by handing out food and giving directions. I chose Puente because I live in Pescadero and I have benefited from the many programs they provide, from their playground and attending all of their fun events. In addition, where I volunteered at the Farm Work Food Convention was only a 15-minute walk from my house, so it was really convenient. What can you do? To help Puente, you can volunteer at their work days or other functions and programs. In addition, you can donate to them on the Puente website. I interviewed Bridget, a Puente employee. She decided to work at Puente because she originally wanted to do childcare at their child care program, but when she wasn't bilingual, she decided to take on another position. Her favorite part of her job is organizing events and seeing her visions come to life. She says that to help Puente, you can spread their information online, come to events just to show your support. She said that she wished more people could know about how many programs Puente provides. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Aki Shamisa. I'm going to Sarah High School next year, and the organization I work with was the Boys and Girls Club. So what does the Boys and Girls Club do? They help give a feeling of belonging and competence by giving various activities and events to children. That contains sports ranging from soccer to swimming across the coast. What is their mission? Our mission is to inspire and enable all young people, especially those from disadvantaged circumstances, to realize their full potential as productive, responsible, and caring citizens. Who benefits from the organization? Kids across America from 6 to 18 years old, as well as parents who can't pick up their kids or want them in extra activities. What I did to help. I helped prepare well-worn laptops that the Boys and Girls Club received through donations. I ran various scripts that scraped any personal information people had on the laptops and then installed Chrome OS before giving them back. Why did I choose the Boys and Girls Club? I was first brought up of this opportunity by my tech teacher, Ms. Priya. I enjoyed working on computer coding and thought this would be a good way to test my skills. I quickly agreed after I found out what the Boys and Girls Club has done for the community, and many others. My interview takeaways. I interviewed Jill Jacobson, who's the Executive Director of the Boys and Girls Club of the Coast Side. She previously worked at many places, but the most notable are Half Moon Bay High School and the president of the Hatch Elementary Teacher Parent Organization. She appreciates how much the community has done for her, and that's why she's always trying to give back with her work. What can you do? You can donate to the Boys and Girls Club from their website or attend one of the numerous fundraisers they hold. If you'd like some more hands-on, you can work with the Boys and Girls Club directly on fundraisers and special events. Thank you.
My name is Caden Foster, and high school I'm going to go to is Half Moon High, and my organization is Table Plenty. Overview of organization. Table Plenty is an organization that sets up every Thursday at 6 p.m. to feed anyone who comes in, and it doesn't matter. What I did to help, the things that I did to help was I went down to the senior center on Thursday, and I either got to serve food or I got to scrape plates, which made me learn a lot about the kitchen helpers. Who benefits from the organization? People that can benefit from Table Plenty are kids, adults, seniors, anyone can benefit from Table Plenty. Why I chose Table Plenty? The reason I chose Table Plenty was because I did it in 7th grade because it seemed pretty cool, and my grandpa has done it for many years, so I wanted to do this for Jackson. Table Plenty's mission is to serve people a warm meal every Thursday and also feed their souls. What you can do to support is come to Table Plenty at 3 p.m. to set up tables, or you can come at 5:30 and help serve. My interview takeaways. In my interview, I had 3 main questions, which were, what's your favorite experience, how do people benefit, and what's their mission? For favorite experiences, she said, watching a couple fall in love, like after a few weeks of meeting each other, after Table Plenty. For how do people benefit from feeding, how can people benefit? She said by feeding their soul and their stomachs. For their mission, she said, was for everyone to have a warm meal every Thursday night. The person I interviewed was Betsy, and she was very nice, and I loved to talk to her about Table Plenty.
That's it.
Hi, my name is Jacob Matteo. I'm going to Half May High School next year, and the organization I chose is Pets in Need. Oh shoot. Wait, should I change the speed limits? That's okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's fine. I can just talk. It's alright. Okay. Pets in Need mission statement is, our mission is to provide animals with a loving care and lasting homes, to partner with communities striving to do the same, and to advance our no-kill legacy. The people who benefit, or the animals who benefit, are stray animals, animals from kill shelters, and surrendered pets. So it's just a shelter. What I did is I participated in the Doggy Day Out program for 2 separate days. So I took one of their foster animals, this is Beans, took him out on a dog trip. So if you take a dog for a trip that's off for adoption, you take him on like a little field trip. It's good for their socialization, and we took him on a long walk, so we got his energy out, gave him a bath, gave him some exercise, and it's a fun change of scenery that they don't get that often because Pets in Need is very busy, and it's just a nice change of scenery. It gives caretakers one less animal to take care of for a day, which is very helpful when you have like 10 dogs and 15 cats and you're just trying to make it all work. I interviewed Erica Samuels, who is she works in the development department of Pets in Need. So she's always loved animals, and when she was looking for work, one of her friends mentioned Pets in Need, and she had already been interested in it in high school, so she jumped at the opportunity. She just started working in November and originally started in the adoptions department, but now she's in development, which she works for fundraising, and she talks about grants and just spread the word of Pets in Need. A normal day for her is very different depending on the day. Sometimes she shoots promotional videos, sometimes she does a little photo shoot for a dog or cat to put on the website, and then other days she's giving tours or setting up for fundraisers. And she likes how it gets a little crazy and there's nothing really predictable, but she's grateful to have such a great team that is very passionate about what they do. Something that she thinks is special about Pets in Need is how they go the extra mile for pets in the community. So Pets in Need, they take animals from kill shelters that may be put down, and they give them a second chance and try to kind of train them and get them to a point where they can be adopted by other people. And the way this works is through fundraising from their very generous community and volunteers that help out, because Pets in Need is a nonprofit. What can you do? You can donate food, money, pet supplies, and any and all is very much appreciated. You can also volunteer. There's many ways to volunteer. So you could participate in the Doggy Day Out program like I did, or you can do front desk work, laundry care. There's many different opportunities, and you can check those out at petsinneed.org/volunteer.
Hi, I'm Jacob Kuda. I'm going to Half Moon Bay High School, and I help TNT rescues. The mission is to help stray animals find homes. Their goal is to always find all of the animals a good home and a place to live. They won't give up, and they will keep trying to find a dog home until they find like a home for the dog. What TNT Rescue does. TNT Rescues helps stray animals find homes and their future caregivers. TNT Rescues takes really good care of the animals and finds the animals the best homes that they would be good for them. Who benefits? It benefits the animals who need homes and food, which will lead them to living a happy and healthy life. What I did to help. What I did to help was helping the animals find good homes. I was also helping clean and feed them. What did I choose TNT Rescues? I chose TNT Rescues because I got one of my dogs from them, and I thought it seemed really fun to be with them and know the animals and help them find homes. Call to action. People can spay and neuter their dogs or their pets to stop unwanted pregnancies and overpopulation. My interview takeaways. I interviewed Renee, and she said, she started TNT Rescues, and she said, Renee, Tina, and Kathy. What is one of the biggest challenges you face with rescues? She said, people that don't spay or neuter their animals. What does TNT Rescue, or TNT stand for? She said, Tales in Transition. Oops. And then, what inspired you to start helping animals? My love for animals and wanting to leave a legacy by helping the animals and find homes. What is your favorite part of rescuing animals? She said, when they go to great homes and meeting new people.
Well, loading. There we go.
Hello, my name is Ryder Jones. I'm attending Sacred Heart High School next year, and for my capstone presentation, I chose COSI Hope. So, that's weird. COSI Hope is a nonprofit organization that gives food and resources to people in need, and they give food to all the COSIs that can't get food for themselves. They help about 3,000 people a year, including around 1,000 children. COSI Hope's mission is to provide necessities to enhance quality of life for all our neighbors, which is basically just trying to make sure everyone on the coast has the chance for a better life. Who benefits? Senior COSIders benefit from the brown bag event, which is where the COSI Hope passes out food to seniors who can't get them. Financially challenged families, or families with low income who can't get stuff to support them, and physically challenged people who can't work to provide for themselves. What I did to help. I volunteered for COSI Hope's Family Harvest Program, which is a once-a-month event on the third Thursday of every month, and it provides for families all over the coast. You pass out food and other things to COSIders who need them. That photo is a photo from a while ago, 2016, 2011, but that's basically what it is. It's at their warehouse in Eastern Harbor. I interviewed Michael Klaas, who is the vice president of the board for COSI Hope, and I took away some pretty good stuff from our interview. COSI Hope helps with a lot more than just food distribution. They also help with immigration help. So if you're coming from another country, I'll help you through that process. Vaccination. During COVID, they set up vaccination booths for boosters and helped COSI through that. Online banking help, which is mostly for senior citizens who are new to the whole internet realm and help them sort of get accustomed. So he said he loves COSI Hope because he can see the difference he makes in the community. He thinks that everyone else on the coast also loves COSI Hope because almost every event they have is filled up by volunteers. So why I chose COSI Hope is I agree with Michael. It's really amazing to see the impact you have on your community, and being able to see the appreciation and gratitude on someone's face when you help them is really nice feeling. What you can do to help, helping out COSI Hope is super easy. You can volunteer or donate some money, but anything you do is really appreciated. You can volunteer for any event. You can buy food for their food pantry, which they need to keep for all the events. You can give expertise, which is teaching basically a mini lesson on something you know a lot about, or adopt a family, which is in holiday season. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sienna. I'm attending Notre Dame next year, and I worked with Days for Girls. So what is Days for Girls? Days for Girls sews and distributes reusable period kits to equip girls with the supplies they need to stay in school during their menstrual cycle. They also dive deeper into the limitations and stigmas associated with periods by educating women around the world. So what's in the Days for Girls kit? A single Days for Girls kit contains 8 absorbent liners, 2 moisture barrier shields, which hold the liners and attach to underwear like a maxi pad, 2 pairs of cotton undies, a waterproof bag to store soiled liners, and finally a bar of soap and washcloth for cleaning. Everything is stored in a discreet, colorful patterned drawstring bag. Every shield, liner, waterproof bag, and drawstring bag is hand-sewn by volunteers like me. So what is our mission statement? Our mission statement is menstrual equality everywhere, period. Over 5 million women and girls of reproductive age don't have what they need to manage their periods. In the US, we are extremely fortunate to feel that menstruation is accepted as normal, but in other countries that isn't the case. For example, in Nepal, being on your period is considered unclean and impure, and girls are not able to go to school when they're menstruating. In a year, a girl can miss up to 9 weeks of school due to their period. This means that a girl is getting significantly less education than her male counterpart. Education is an important factor in getting out of a life of poverty, and a basic human bodily function should never be a disadvantage in life. So who benefits? Our Half Moon Bay Days for Girls have distributed 532 kits over the last 3 years. They've been sent to women and girls in 6 different countries: Lebanon, Rwanda, Ukraine, Mongolia, Ethiopia, and South Sudan. This year, our kits are headed off to Peru. So while volunteering, I ended up logging 17 hours of cutting, tracing, and pinning fabrics for drawstring bags, liners, and pods. Once it was time to ship off our kits, I also helped organize and assemble the kits before they were sent off. I chose Days for Girls because last summer I was nominated to attend Tech Trek. Tech Trek is a summer camp that fosters a girl's love of STEM and inspires girls to continue and pursue STEM later in life. It was a hugely impactful experience for me in multiple ways. One way was that it brought personal awareness of the gender inequities in education that girls around the world experience. This new awareness motivated me to learn more about why girls are underrepresented in global education. Days for Girls is a project that I instantly knew I wanted to get involved in. My interview takeaways. I interviewed Karen Hume, the co-director of the Half Moon Bay Days for Girls branch. I asked her what motivated her to bring Days for Girls to the coast. She said that AEW, which is a nonprofit she works for, the co-director asked her to start the project. This was January of 2020. Well, guess what came next? COVID. The pandemic stopped them from meeting, but Vivian and Karen and other members were determined to continue kit production. Karen said that she remembers dropping off tasks and picking up finished items left on porches. After the pandemic, they started meeting in person, but never forgot the perseverance it took. Karen also expressed during the interview how wonderful it feels to help and give hope to others. She's very proud of her 4+ years of giving hope to girls experiencing period poverty. So how can you support Days for Girls? Other than volunteering, some ways you can help are raising money and awareness for Days for Girls. Even just the little act of normalizing menstruating by talking about it helps. To get involved, you can also visit this link. Thank you.
My name is Aaron Ortega, and I'm going to have to go to high school next year, and my organization is Boys and Girls Club of Coastside. The overview is that the Boys and Girls Club is a non-profit organization that helps students between the ages of 5 and 18, academic support, skills development, community engagement, sports safety, and emotional wellness. And they provide facilities based for the community. Their mission is to enable all Coastside youth, especially those who need us most, to reach their full potential as productive, caring, and responsible citizens. Who benefits? Kids between the ages of 5 and 18, and they're providing supplies, quiet space, activities to play, active support. What I did to help: I helped with the 5th graders in the after-school program. Helped with activities, homework, and cleaning up the classroom at the end of the day. Why I chose the Boys and Girls Club. I chose Boys and Girls Club because I played basketball in the gym and I wanted to know more about what they do.
my interview takeaways. I interviewed Zitlali Huerta, a YDP, the Youth Development Professional from the Boys and Girls Club. Zitlali knew about the organization from when she was a kid and she wanted to give back, and being a YDP was a good option. Her favorite parts of the organization are that it felt like a family and everything is a team effort. Call to action. What you can do to help is you can volunteer at the Boys and Girls Club, or you can donate, and that's the link to donate. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Steffi. I'm attending Half Moon Bay High School, and my nonprofit organization is Sea Hugger. An overview is Sea Hugger is a nonprofit organization raising awareness to our dirty beaches and oceans, helping to make an impact on the amount of pollution and plastic on our planet. Sea Hugger's mission is to educate the public to reduce plastic dependency while focusing on protecting the marine environment, ensuring the intrinsic rights of aquatic life, and helping to create sustainable communities that are no longer affected by plastic pollution. Who benefits? By helping to clean our beaches, not only are you helping to protect marine and land animal life, but you are also helping to protect and reduce the amount of plastic on our earth. What did I do to help? I help by volunteering for about 6 hours, dedicating my hours to help clean up the trash on the beaches around Half Moon Bay, such as Dunes and Francis Beach. I interviewed Kristen Hagan, a fellow volunteer and supporter to Sea Hugger, as well as my mom's co-worker. She is passionate about saving the planet and working alongside an organization with the same dream for our future. I asked her what had inspired her to work with Sea Hugger. She was inspired by her friend Shell Cleve, the founder of Sea Hugger. She threw her life into the creation of Sea Hugger because her passion for the ocean and health of our waters and planet, and that was infectious to me. So I jumped with her, and I have been involved in various ways since we live in the perfect place to inspire the kind of action in education. What overall goal do you have to hope to achieve by helping Sea Hugger? I hope to help Sea Hugger grow and reach its larger potential, not just in our area, but up and down the California coast and beyond. More people need to know about the effects of plastic on our waterways and oceans, and they need to be educated that there are steps they can take to reduce the damage plastic is causing. How has your experience been with Sea Hugger? Overall, it's been a really great experience helping to establish and grow the board and determine Sea Hugger's direction. Our growth has been somewhat uneven due to Shell's help, but I'm feeling very positive about recent changes and decisions that are establishing our foundation for more growth. What kind of difference or impact do you want to help to change our world for the better? I'm excited about establishing education for young kids who grew into leaders in their schools and communities, and eventually teach the next generation we have in an ongoing cycle. All along the way, we should continue to reduce the use of plastic by finding other solutions, improving technologies, and creating processes to upcycle the plastic that we have already created. We can reduce plastic usage, reduce the amount of flowing water to the ocean, and help the oceans and ocean wildlife. We can make a difference by making small changes in our lives, and I hope to have a big part in educating people about that. We also make positive changes by paying attention to what our government is doing and taking action to mobilize voters around important legislation, making a difference on a larger scale. How has Sea Hugger changed your thinking on the current overall state of the Earth as of now? I've been more aware of the damage we are doing to our planet in so many ways. I've become more aware that we can make a difference. We just have to make the decisions to get more involved and then take action. It doesn't have to be that big, and that's okay if that's all someone can do. We also need the people like Shell who will take big actions. We can change things in both small and large ways by making ourselves heard. If we want to leave our planet healthier and not sicker for our kids and grandkids, we have to take action now. We'll be teaching them by our actions. What you can do to help. You can help by volunteering for Sea Hugger, by participating in their beach cleanups on the last Saturday of every month, as well as just cleaning up trash on your own. Another way you can help is by donating to sponsor meals in empowered communities. Thank you for listening.
Thanks to all of our student presenters and our audience today.
A huge round of applause to all of our